Hi, Troy. Thanks for doing this. Just a quick question for you. We spoke with Jeff Blashill just a few minutes ago, and he said that he wanted to give you guys a few days before you had your first scrimmage, which is tomorrow, to kind of learn the system and everything that he's trying to implement for the season. Do you feel you have a good grasp of that heading into tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. I think every day it gets a little bit easier and a little bit better. They've done a great job of sending us video and clips to watch on, their systems and the way they want to play and their expectations for us. So I think the first couple of days, obviously, we were thinking a little bit more instead of reading and reacting. But as it's progressed, I've gotten a little bit more comfortable.
Thank you.
Next up is Max Boltman with The Athletic.
Hey, Troy, I just wanted to ask how it's been getting acclimated to the city and to the team. Obviously, very different year than I guess what you would normally be able to do. But what's that process been for?
Yeah, it's been great. I think I got out here on the 17th or 18th of December. I actually drove from Vancouver with my dog, so it was a long drive. But once I got out here, all the guys reached out right away, wanted to meet me. I don't know, but I had to quarantine for 10 days or whatever it was. So it took a little bit of time, but once I got to meet them, it's no different than any other team or anything in the hockey world. I think bad guys get weeded out at this level. So everybody's a good guy. I feel really comfortable here. They made me feel comfortable. So I'm excited to get things going. It's been fun going to work with them every day.
Anybody that's kind of stood out to you in these first few practices here?
I know it's a little early. At the same time, I'm just trying to do the best I can. So I haven't been paying attention to, individual skills, but I've been in the league for 4 years now. Obviously, you know about Anthony and you know about Larks and, even Glennie and Helmer. They've been veterans in the league for a long time. So there's a lot of good pieces here. It's been great to be reconnected with Gags and Bulldog, who I play with in Vancouver, and I play with Mo and Bird at Worlds. So I have some familiarity, but like I said, everybody's a good guy in the hockey industry, and it's no different here in Detroit. So I'm very thankful that we have a good group.
Thanks, Troy.
Next up is Ansar Khan with NLive.
Hi, Troy. What was it like playing games with no fans in the stands? Just on the ice, you hear more chatter, more chirping, trash talk, that kind of thing. And do you think, even though in the bubble there, they were all neutral site games, but do you think now playing road games with no fans in the stands can help, limit that home ice advantage?
Yeah, it was definitely interesting. But at the end of the day, when the puck drops, I don't really think the level of play dropped. I think it actually increased in the playoffs, and that was to be expected. I think the biggest thing is obviously having the last change when you're the home team. When the whistle kind of went, you might have heard, a pin drop here and there, which was a little weird. There wasn't, fan interaction or music going. So it took you a little bit to get adjusted. But like I said, when the puck dropped, there was no different. You're just playing hockey, and your goal is to win the game every single time.
Thanks.
Next up, Colleen St. James, the Detroit Free Press.
Well, most importantly, what kind of dog do you have and what's the name?
I have a Bernese Mountain Dog. Her name's Phoebe.
Okay.
We're living out in Birmingham together, and we've found a couple parks here and got a good trail I've been walking her on, and people are very friendly in the neighborhood, saying good morning to me every day and just saying hi, and I'm sure they have no idea who I am. So it's been a beautiful town. I'm very, very happy that I'm living out there.
I think Dylan has some kind of Bernese.
Yeah, he's got a Bernedoodle, so
Yeah.
It's got a little poodle in it, so it's a little bit smarter than my dog, but that's okay.
Just your thoughts, when you come to a new team, can the scrimmage like you're going to have tomorrow be a little more important, especially when you're new to a team?
I don't know. I think I've taken it seriously since day one. I never wanted to dip my toe in the water, but at the same time, I didn't want to come off too strong. So just trying to be true to myself, trying to lead by example. My work ethic, that's something I've prided myself on throughout my entire career, and I'm going to be no different here. And with that, hopefully I can earn the respect of my teammates and build a relationship. So, but at the same time, I am excited to have a scrimmage and get into a game form and try to find chemistry with different guys.
And just your thoughts on this very unique schedule. I think 8 games each against 7 opponents, 2 at a time. What's that going to be like?
Well, obviously it's kind of like baseball a little bit. Like you're going to have a lot of series. And for myself, I played at college. So every weekend in college, you played a team Friday, Saturday, and at your home venue or at their home venue. And I think we can kind of bring that kind of style into, our locker room, where if you lose one game, it's not the end of the world. You just got to find a way to rebound the next game. You never want to get swept in a series. So it's going to be a sprint. We got to come out of the gate strong, and it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be good for the game of hockey in general.
Thank you.
Next question, Ted Colfin with the Detroit News.
Yes, Stitch, I'm fascinated by the drive too. How long did it take for, I mean, how many days did it take for you to get from Vancouver here?
It was 35 hours. So the first night I stayed in Billings, Montana. I just felt comfortable being in Montana. It's pretty outdoorsy, so I figured they allowed my dog in the hotel. The second night I drove to Minnesota. I actually stayed with Brock Besser, who I played with in Vancouver, and I actually played with him at North Dakota in college. So we've become, really, really good friends. And then I went to Madison, Wisconsin, where my girlfriend lives. So I spent 2 nights there to kind of break up the trip. And then on the Friday, I ended up coming in here and started my quarantine. So
Sounds like a pretty, sounds like a pretty good little adventure, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't 35 hours direct. That would have been crazy, but cut it up a little bit here and there. Find some areas to take the dog out for a little walk and, get myself moving. So I'm just sitting in a seat the whole time. And obviously got put through the ringer in the first couple of days.
My dog would never handle it. How did yours handle it? I mean, did she have fun or what?
Yeah, she was a trooper. I couldn't be more proud of her, but there was no way I was coming out here without her.
Sounds good. Thanks, Steph.
All right, thanks everyone. That's it for us today. We'll see you all again tomorrow.